Hello and welcome to another Dhamma meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. Everyone who is interested is welcome to join. We are waiting for our first participant, which happens to be Catherine from Hong Kong. Hi, Catherine.
Good evening, Ajahn.
Yes, how are you? Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. I've got no questions. I'm just joining the meeting to learn from Ajahn.
Okay, that's good. Hope you learned something tonight.
Thank you. I hope so. Yes,
Okay.
I've learned a lot.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll go to Dubai now with Aparajita, our long-time member.
Good evening, Rajan.
Yes, how are you?
I'm well. I'm well.
Better than ever?
I could almost say that.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. Um,
What can I
I,
do for you?
no, nothing today. I'm just here for listening.
Okay, I'll go to the next person then, okay? Go to Orad. Hi, Orad. Is this your first time joining us? Looks like yes. Can you unmute your microphone?
Okay.
Okay.
Rajan, you hear me?
Yes,
Sorry.
perfectly. Where are you from?
I am from Germany, but I live in Jomtien, Pattaya.
Okay, that's
I was
good.
many times at the weekends, Sunday at your meeting, since now 5 weeks.
Can you speak a bit louder, please?
Yes, I was for 5 weeks at the weekends on Sunday at your meetings at the Wat. And yeah, I'm new here. I have a question. I was a little bit shy to make some questions when I was at your meeting. I'm a physician back in Germany for many years, and then moved to Thailand for about 8 years. And when the COVID time came, I give up a little bit my job. I didn't participate anymore in the physician in my job before, and many my family members and my brother, everybody turned their back to me. And they didn't want to have, like, more or less, they didn't understand why I didn't do that, because I didn't want it to harm any patients. So then I go into trading, and here and there I got a new job to learn, which have up and downs. And now I'm thinking to go back a little bit in my job, because I worked as a freelancer back then in Munich, in Germany. And but I am a little bit afraid of to go back, because it is a little bit hard for me to. I didn't want to harm any patients. That was always my duty, not to do that. And I'm a little bit afraid of, going back again to work. So my question is, how can I handle that, the balance or the disbalance, not to harm patients according to that what happened years ago, and giving, let's say, like, the people, sorry, that the people not complain to me. So I don't know what to do sometimes, to go back to my work or doing in my trading, because my trading is okay, but with up and downs right now, have to learn. And sure, I have a financial, difficulties here and there, but it's okay. But sure, with my job as a physician, I could, situations here and there. But I didn't do that. So for 5 years, because of the past, what everybody in the world know what happened. So I totally didn't want to harm anybody. So now I still love my job, but here and there I not go with my colleagues what they do and according to the system. I'm not going with the system sometimes. So this is my difficulty. And asking Ajahn if you have any advice how I can handle this disbalance.
Well, I'm not a physician, so I don't know what it's like to be a physician.
Right.
So I cannot really
Right.
say anything about this profession.
Right.
I can speak generally that as long as you are truthful and you are have no intention of hurting other people, and you do your job professionally, sometimes mistakes happen. You
Right.
just have to accept that. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's why they have insurance for you to buy in case you get sued by your patient.
Yes. Yes. Yes, we can do it. Sure, we are covered in case we get sued by the patients according to mistreatment. Yeah, so on the other side, I don't. Yeah, it is like two hearts pumping in my chest, like because I like Thailand a lot and the Thai people, and here and there I can also speak Thai, and I'm not far from you, so also from my relatives. So going back to the so yeah, so I have somehow to handle it in my head, getting the disbalance between Germany and or the people there and the Thais or the country that I love to be here. But according to the financial disbalance, so this is more or less the reason to go back to get a little bit also back in my profession, which I did before, and also to stabilize, as I said, a little bit my financial situation, and which is not bad. Also, when despite the financial situation, to get a little bit ahead, a little bit. Also, again, used to the medical stuff, what I did before a lot. So yeah. Thank you, Prajan. I always appreciate I get you known and coming to your meetings. I have many books I got last or on Sunday from the dining room opposite where you have the meeting, and I'm very, very looking forward to go through the books, what I got from your assistant.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
thank you very much.
I hope
So
you make the right choice.
thank you very much. Yes, sometimes hard because the family members, they are pointing always in towards me and why you not go back to your physician work. And I said, I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt any people. And it's not just about money. So this was a reason, but then I come in financial disturbances, which I could handle it over the years. And and still until now, they turning their back to me. So like my brother or my parents, they don't want to know anything about me because of that, because they could not understand why I turned their back to my job. So didn't want to hurt anybody. This they could not understand. So well, we will see what will happen.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your advice.
All right. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Next, Samantha.
Not too bad. To start off, I had a question from one of my friends. Sometimes he struggles to keep all the eight precepts. He does the five, but not the eight. So he was wondering, is it better to take all the precepts and break it, or is it better to just do the five and just do the eight the best you can?
Well, generally, we first keep the five on a permanent basis. This is very important, not to harm or hurt other beings by killing, by stealing, by committing adultery or sexual misconduct, and by lying and by getting drunk. So this is the basic precept that we all have to keep. Why the eighth precept is considered to be a more optional choice. If you want to move higher on your path to enlightenment, you need to keep the 8 precepts. And you can start doing maybe one time a week first. Choose a day that is convenient for you to keep the 8 precepts. Usually it's for the day when you're not working, a day that you are free to attend a meditation retreat or something like that. And it's easy for you to keep the 8 precepts that way. The goal of keeping the 8 precepts is to support your meditation practice. If you're not practicing meditation, then maybe the 8 precept is not necessary for you. The 5 precepts is good enough.
Okay, so it's important obviously to do the 5, but if he wants to improve his meditation practice, it's best to do the 8 the best he can.
That's right. And
Okay.
you can start slowly, maybe once a week first. Choose a day that is convenient for you to keep the 8 precepts and practice meditation.
Okay, perfect. I think that's all my questions. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Next, Mike from New York.
Good evening, Ajahn.
Yes, good morning to you. Strange world.
It's good to be with you. I'm just getting over a little bout of illness I had this past weekend. I caught a flu, and it did make it hard for me to practice. This past weekend, I was like very horizontal in bed most of the time. And so I guess my first topic that I kind of wanted to hear from you about is just like how to practice when you're sick. Maybe is like, do you reach for more, energizing mantras when you're sick, or just like, what are tips to practice when you're ill?
Well, you should look at sickness as part of your test that you have to take one day, sooner or later. Once we are born into this world, we will have to take the 3 tests that of aging, sickness, and death. So sometimes the tests come earlier than you expect. So look at it as a test that you have to somehow eventually pass it. So that way you will be then looking at it more positively than negatively toward your sickness. We all have to get sick and we have to prevail, meaning your mind doesn't have to get sick with the body. Your mind should be able to remain unaffected by the sickness of the body. That's the goal of our practice. And usually the thing that comes with sickness is painful feeling. So this is what we want to prevail, to be able to live with it and not be disturbed, not be affected by painful feeling. So you can maybe look at it as a blessing to get sick. So it forces you to do your test, do your examination. Because sometimes when you want to prevail or pass the painful feeling, when you're not sick, you have to sit for a long time until the body gets painful before you can take the test. But now you can have the painful feeling all day long when you get sick. So you can use it as an opportunity to teach your mind to live with the painful feeling and not be affected by the painful feeling. And the way to do it, first you need to be mindful as much as possible. And then teach your mind that painful feeling is part of our existence. Feelings come in 3 types. We have good feeling, painful feeling, and neutral feeling. And they are temporarily anicca. They come and go, they change, they keep changing. And they are anatta, meaning they're not under our control. We cannot force painful feeling to go away and calling the good feeling, pleasant feeling to come. They just come due to condition. We cannot control this feeling, but we can learn to live with them. See, our problem is that we feeling, and when we don't have like painful feeling, we have this negative cravings. We want to get rid of the painful feeling, and this is the one that causing the mental pain, the stress or anxiety in the mind. Our goal is to get rid of, or prevent this anxiety or mental stress to come up. And the way to do it is to stop our craving, our negative craving, our aversion for painful feeling, and accept the truth of the painful, of the feelings that they come and go. They are not under our control. They are like the weather. We just have to hunker down and face it calmly, peacefully, by meditating as much as possible. The more you meditate, the more calm your mind becomes, the less agitation and restlessness will come up. And maybe eventually your mind can become detached from the painful feeling and not be affected by it 100%. So this, you can look at it as a blessing, because then you have to work hard to pass this examination. Then you don't have anything to worry about, no problem, so you don't problem. So once you have this problem, then you are forced to tackle the problem, to solve this problem. And once you know how to deal with it, then you pass the examination, and you will not be affected by any types of sickness after that. You know you can live with it, with every type of sickness. They are the same. They are the central principal player is the painful feeling that comes with every type of sickness. And this is what we don't like. We have aversion for it. We want to teach the mind to stop this aversion and accept this feeling, this painful feeling, because we cannot do anything about it. When we react negatively, we are causing restlessness and agitation in our mind. But we don't react, just acknowledge, just accept, then the mind can remain in peace. Okay. So
Yeah.
actually it means you have to do more practice when you're sick if you want to not be affected by the sickness.
Are certain practices like recounting the 32 parts of the body and things like that, even a super practices, would those be good for trying to detach ourselves from the pain of sickness?
It can distract your mind away from the pain. And when you're not thinking about the pain, then you are not creating this aversion against the pain. And then you're not creating any stress or agitation in your mind. But this is just a mindfulness technique to get your mind away from creating agitation in your mind. But eventually you want to use wisdom to solve the problem permanently. Yes, you need first to use mindfulness to calm your mind to the level in which you can then use enough rationality to deal with the situation. So you use mindfulness to calm your mind down to a point where you have enough equanimity to face the pain and then study the nature of the pain and study the cause of your stress, that it comes from your aversion toward the pain. So you have to somehow convince your mind that you have to accept the pain and not deny the pain. Let it come and let it go. Don't try to get rid of them. Don't try to have any aversion for them. When your mind eventually accepts, then your mind will become detached and become still and peaceful and existing side by side with the painful feeling of the body. You see the difference between the body and the mind. The pain in the mind and the pain in the body are two different things. The pain in the mind you can stop, but the pain in the body you cannot. You just have to leave the pain in the body alone. By leaving the pain of the body alone, you stop the pain in the mind. By trying to get rid of the pain in the body, you are creating the pain in the mind. So just leave pain in the body alone and keep your mind calm. Use mindfulness or meditation to bring it to equanimity. Clear enough? When you need
Very
to do,
clear.
when you're sick, you want to get rid of your mental stress, your mental agitation, not the sickness of the body. The sickness of the body, leave it to the doctors. Let them do the work. It's not your job. Your job is to protect your mind. The doctor cannot protect your mind. The doctor can look after your body, but you have to look after your mind yourself by the practice of mindfulness and wisdom. Okay?
Thank you so much, Ajahn.
So you should be happy every time you get sick. And now you have the time to really do the work that you should really be doing. But we always been trying to avoid this work. We don't like this work. But once they confront you there and you cannot run away from them, then you have to work at it, and then you can win, you can succeed. That's this saying that goes like no pain, no gain. If you want to gain in your path to enlightenment, you have to have the pain to push you to get into the practice. That's why meditators usually look for discomfort, because discomfort is a form of pain that forces you to meditate to protect your mind from being attacked by stress and anxiety or worry. If you live in a comfort zone, then there's nothing to do. The mind is happy, but it's not something that lasts. Comfort doesn't last. Sooner or later, discomfort will come into place. So you have to be ready for the discomfort by thanking that you get sick. Then you don't have to create discomfort yourself. The body create the discomfort for you to deal with it. Normally, if we don't get sick, some meditator would create discomfort by fasting, by not eating. When you're not eating, creating discomfort in the body, hunger in the body, and this can cause stress in the mind. So then you have to use meditation and mind and wisdom to stop the stress in the mind. Then eventually later on, when you get sick, you can use the same method that you get from fasting. Okay, anything else?
No, this has been very good, Prajan. I'm very grateful for your teachings and grateful for the Global Sangha.
Okay, you're welcome. Next, Professor Ken. Finally finished with your work yet?
Good afternoon, Ajahn. This is the final week.
Final
One
week.
more.
Okay.
And I just have an exam, and then I'm going to Dhamma for a while.
Okay,
So almost there.
good. A long journey finally come to an end.
Just starting, I would
And
say.
starting a new journey.
Starting a new one, yeah.
And the journey to end all journeys.
A journey that has an end, yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. The path to enlightenment is a journey that will end all journeys. You won't return, you won't be born again. So anything you like to say or ask? No?
No questions at the moment, Ajahn.
Okay. I'll
Thank
go
you.
to Claudia then. Claudia living next door to Professor Ken. How far are you away from his place?
Good afternoon from Switzerland, Tanachan. By train, it's about 1 hour, 20 minutes from Basel. It's a beautiful place where Ken lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
and I'm looking forward to see Kenneth at the Dhammapala monastery this summer when we have school vacation here.
Mm-hmm. Good. Do you have anything to ask?
No questions, but if Tanachan permits, I would like to share some Buddhist thoughts with Orot, because I'm a native German and I lived in Germany for many years, not too far away from Munich. And my Buddhist question would be, there are many physicians needed in Germany. So Germany urgently needs physicians as far as I know. We left Germany about 3 years ago. So I would consider if Arat has a lot of goodwill and compassion for the people in Germany, he would be needed. On the other hand, xenophobia and racism is increasing in Germany. So I think the question is, does Orit have enough compassion and goodwill for the people in Germany to take this risk? Or is it better to do self-care and have compassion for himself? So this would be my Buddhist consideration. Munich is very liberal. So Munich is safe, I would say, but we don't know where. Yeah.
All right. You have any comment? All right.
Yes, thank you very much for the advice. It's exactly the point that I am in between. Sometimes I have compassion for the Germans, but it is mixed up a lot in the hospitals. And when you're a native German speaker and you did a lot in the physician field, so you work for 3 or 4 people, which I'm aware of. So it's a good question. So I'm right in the middle, taking more compassion for myself sometimes, and I know, like here and there, that the Lord gave me a gift, which many people asked me to come back. So the question needed to be answered. If maybe I try to go as a freelancer again and see how it is in the clinics in Germany again. because it's not like 8 years ago where I was working a lot. So, but a good point, really a good point. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else, Claudia?
Very much, Thanachan. Glad to be
Okay.
here.
You're welcome. Next, Philip from Malaysia.
Then, with regards to the practice of meditation, when the mind goes into absorption, or in the words of Ajahn, is there any specific sequence that the mind will start to detach from things first? For example, the senses, the body, and then later at the later stage, on the mind objects such as perception, memories, and things like that, before it all comes and settle down.
That's not for you to worry about when you meditate. Only thing you have to worry about is your concentration or your mindfulness with your meditation object. And how it happens by other things. Meditation. Sometimes it goes that step by step.
Just want to clarify on a very minor thing.
Don't analyze when you meditate for absorption. You want to stop thinking. As soon as you start to analyze which jhana am I in, then you will stop your progress in your meditation.
Actually, it's not more of an. It's actually not more on analyzing. It's just a noticing. It's just that it's like a switch starting off one, and then
when you're noticing other things, then you're not being mindful.
Yeah.
Just be mindful with your meditation object only. If you're watching your breath, just stay with your breath and don't be distracted by other things. If you want to reach the final destination.
Okay.
As soon as you lead your attention from the breath, and you stop there. You're not going any further. You pay attention to something else.
Right.
Next, Nining from. Is she getting better?
Yes, it's getting better, Ajahn.
Like, how old is she now?
She's almost 80.
Okay.
Actually, but in Chinese, we are not allowed to say 79. It's not good number.
Number 913, number 13.
Yeah. So always reply 80. Lucky because he was sick. So I recited Mangala Sutta in Indonesian for her, Ajahn. I said, according to Buddha's teaching, that the ultimate blessing is this 38 ultimate blessing. So 6 is just a natural phenomenon. It's the consequence of our birth. It's not unlucky, but it's just natural. I said like that.
Everything is unlucky for us. Once we are born, everything that comes after birth is unlucky for us.
Yeah, indeed, Ajahn. So every time I reply all the condition according to Buddha's teaching. Is it okay, Ajahn? It's like that I teach her actually.
Yes. Well, if she accepts your teaching, then it's okay. But if she doesn't, then you should stop.
Yeah, she accept because that makes her peace and calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Also, she can wait for Tuesday Zoom meeting because she's very happy to see Ajahn.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just want to pay respect to Ajahn. Namaskar,
Yeah.
Ajahn.
I hope she gets better. I hope she
Yeah,
gets
Ajahn.
well soon, okay?
Yeah, thank you, Ajahn.
Up and running, up and running.
Yeah,
Come back to Pattaya, come back to Wat Yannasangwararam
yeah.
to make more
That's her,
merit.
yeah, that's her goal in this year. Okay,
Okay.
Ajahn. Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, Ricardo from Uruguay.
Hi, Tana-chan. Hope you're fine, well.
There's some noise in the background. Are you having somebody around there in the house?
Oh, yeah. Marisa, excuse, 1 minute. Sí, el ruido se escucha, dice Tana-chan. Sorry.
It's okay,
Yeah,
just
please.
wondering this. It doesn't bother us.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sorry. She was cooking.
Oh, I see.
We are in the morning.
Well, breakfast, yeah.
Yeah, as we try to continue what we learn in Wat Yan to eat once a day, and that's our goal. I have no question, Tana-chan, today, but I'd like to share that your teachings are spread all around. Yesterday and last Tuesday, I was invited to a university, the Catholic University in Montevideo, and they wanted to learn about Buddhism, and I showed them, the students, some recordings, some videos I recorded when I was on Wat Yan with you and all the teachings you give us. So I just want to let you know that you are well known right now here, even with the students on Montevideo. So that's all I want to share.
Okay. I'm not sure whether that's good or not. We'll find out sooner or later.
It's good because they get to the point where they get in touch with Buddhism and all the Buddha's teachings, and especially the way you teach us. So it's good, I hope.
Well, thanks for spreading the teaching for me. Helping people to learn more about the teaching of the Buddha. Because sometimes lots of rituals seem to be blocking the real teaching of the Buddha. People cannot know which one is which.
They ask about that, about rituals and real practice, how the Thailand people deal with that. If they do, most of the people meditate, and I told him,
no, it's the other way around. Most people do the rituals, very few do the meditation.
Right. The same happens on the Catholic. They go to church, but they don't practice Jesus' teachings. So, but some students, they were eager to learn and to know, and even one asked me, no, 2 students asked me how they could become a monk. So we never know.
Yes, one day they might come over to Thailand and become a monk.
Yes. They asked me about your temple, and about Wat Yannasangwararam also. So let's see what happens.
That's usually the place for most foreigners to go to. It's a good place to start there.
Yeah, that's where I first went to Thailand.
How did you find it? Do you like it there when you first went there?
Yes. The first time I got in jhanas was there. In it was all in English, and it was good. Yeah.
What kind of activities you have at Wat Yannasangwararam? Do you have group chanting, group meditation, or anything, or separate?
Yes, yeah. Good chanting, good meditations, good practices. Yes.
Mm.
And even the next year, I went to Puchongom. That's a branch near the border of Laos, and I stayed there 1 month, practicing all day, and it was good also. But really, Thanachan, the best teachings are yours. I have no doubt about that. That the way you teach is unique, and how, to me, I'm a software engineer, it has logic. And you are an engineer too, so it's like 1 + 1 2. And
that's right.
you give us
Cause and effect.
logical.
The cause of effect, the law of
Right.
karma. You do this, you
Yes.
get this.
Right. Yeah. So that's why I'm here, and I pretend to be here many years.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Thanachan. Thank you.
Okay. Good talking to you.
Yes, same. Be well.
Next, Alvin Lee from Malaysia.
Namaskar, Ajahn. I don't have any question, just listening in, and thanks for teaching, Ajahn.
Okay. Go to Gok Singh from Singapore.
Greeting, Prajan. Yeah, Prajan, these few days I'm feeling a bit stressed, so I hope Prajan can give me some advice to rationalize my thoughts. What happened is this, my late mother, domestic maid, who has been caring for her for the past 7 years, so she decided that she wanted to stay in Singapore and not return to Myanmar. And so I've been trying to find a new employer for her. And the catch over here is that in the Ministry of Manpower regulations, if the maid is unable to secure a new employer within 1 month, I will have to send the maid back to her home country. So on one hand, I feel I have feel obliged to help my late mother's domestic maid to look for a new employer because she has cared for my mother for the past 7 years. But on the other hand, I'm also mindful of the law that she can only stay in Singapore for up to 1 month after the passing on of my mother. So so there is this contradicting thought. On one hand, I wanted her to find an employer. Then on the other hand, she's still up to now still unable to secure a new employer. Yeah. So I'm feeling a bit stressed on. Yeah. So just want to ask Praja, how should I teach my mind so that I don't feel so stressed?
Teach your mind to accept reality. Whatever happens, happen. Yeah. You cannot change reality. Don't live don't live on expectation. Live on reality. So if you can keep her, if you can help her, do it. If you cannot, then you cannot do anything. The problem is you want to try to help her and don't want to accept reality that sometimes you cannot help her. So you have to see the possibility, the reality. If you can do something, do it. If you cannot do it, then that's it. What can you do? Same with everything, not just same with your body. If your body is gonna get sick, what can you do? Can you change it or not? You cannot change it.
So I have to teach my mind to accept reality, that whatever outcome is.
Whatever will be, will be. That's the saying.
I understand now.
Everything is beyond our control. Yeah. Sometimes we can control them, but sometimes they are beyond our control. If you still can control it, if you still can do something about it, then do it. But once it's beyond your control, your ability, then you just have to accept that this is beyond you.
I understand now.
Sometimes our cravings, our desire, block us from seeing reality. We just want to get whatever we want, do whatever we want, even though it's impossible. We still want it, and then we become unhappy. We cannot do it. Okay, this good enough?
Yes, yeah. Thank you, Praja.
You're welcome. Next, Rohini from the UK. Can you unmute your microphone?
Good evening, Ajahn.
Yes.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
No questions at the moment. I keep practicing, and I'm just so grateful to Ajahn.
You're happy, you're not lonely, you're not sad being alone.
No, I'm not. I'm not lonely.
Because
I'm only just
I heard
concerned
stories.
with me.
I heard story of people when they lost someone they used to live with and had to live alone. They felt lonely. They felt useless.
No.
They felt they have no happiness anymore.
No, I don't feel lonely. I'm only just focusing on the Dhamma and the teach. So I'm actually so grateful to Ajahn because it's beyond words. Thank you for teaching actually true Dhamma, very simple way, and but exact teaching of Buddha, not found anywhere really, because that's what actually the Ajahns teaching is, the one which make me feel not sad or not lonely, and just concentrate on Dhamma and I read Satipatthana Sutta in the past, but it didn't really, I didn't really understand much. But Ajahn explained it very simple ways. So, so I have an aim now. I have a focus. I just what is this life is about, and
You have a goal to reach.
Yeah, I have a goal. Yeah, and also how dangerous it is. How danger, this life is just a little, very short, and also, although we know that we die and we born, and it doesn't really make you feel scared. Because of the craving and defilement, we just go one after another. We just keep on going, and so I stop all that now. I don't want to waste my few years left in my life, and yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. So I just want to focus on, but still, I know I'm not saying it's very hard, but at least I know that I have to kill my defilement. That's the target. That's what it is. It's hard, but it's just
And
I
the
have
objects,
something to work on.
the objects of your attachment is your body,
Yeah,
your feeling.
I have not much. I think I have no attachment to many things, but still certain craving for certain things like food and things are still there. So, or maybe for physical comfort and the things, but that's also defilement. And watch certain things in YouTube is also defilement. I know that I need to stop all that, but can't really stop. I think, yeah. So
Right.
yeah, that's what I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried fasting before?
Fasting, I tried, but I failed because that's what I see. I did.
That's your weakness.
I did about 48 hours. No, 36 hours. Not more than that. That's what I must do. But every time, every week, I try. Okay, I'm going to fast for 3 days, 4 days, or 5 days. But I couldn't.
Well, have
So,
you tried the 3 hour or 6 hour challenge, staying in one place?
yes, I did. I did try that one once. 6 hours, and then some weeks 3 hours. Yes, I read Ajahn the book My Way, and Ajahn used to after having the morning the meal, and Ajahn used to sit for 6 hours after. But I think after taking meal, I was trying to do the same.
But you can move around. I mean, you can stand up if you feel. You don't have to sit all the time.
Yeah. I'm actually determined to do it actually every single day because I don't have any other responsibility. Of course, I have the freedom to do that every day. So I will. That's what I'm trying to.
The goal is just to stay put in one place.
And also the fasting, also about 4-5 days. This is to stop my craving.
That's right.
And about my meditation, actually now I feel I'm watching my natural breath. That make it a lot difference. I think I'm not sure whether I was controlling my breath or not in the past, but now
That's a matter whether you control it or not, as long as you're watching it.
Yeah, I'm watching the breath. Now it is natural breath. I think that make a lot difference. Mind become more calm. Yeah, so that's the thing is, when my mind become calm, maybe after about 45 minutes, 50 minutes, or nearly 1 hour, the craving kicks in, and then feel like getting and having cup of tea or coffee or some tea or something, like that. Those are the ones, the hindrances.
Sensual pleasures. Sensual pleasures.
Yes. I will. Thank you, Ajahn. I will.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Try to resist it as much as possible.
That's up to me to do it. I know what I have to do. I just has taught us it's me to control my mind.
Just tell yourself you don't die not having coffee. You won't die. So
Yeah.
why do you need to have coffee or cake or whatever?
Yes, I know. I know it. Yeah, it is not necessary for the body doesn't need it. It's just my mind. I know, but still.
Yeah, these things are because they might seem little things, but they are
the ones stopping me anyway.
Yeah, they're the things that you have to overcome.
Yes. Thank you, Ajahn. Thank you for your teaching.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, we in check.
Greetings, Ajahn. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
Tanajan, questions like 5 hindrances like prevent us from getting jhana. So 5 hindrances actually cause us to lose mindfulness.
They're not causing you to lose mindfulness. They're the result of not having mindfulness. It's the other way around. When you're not mindful, then these 5 hindrances can come up. But when you're mindful, then they cannot come up.
Oh, okay.
If you're not mindful, you can start thinking about food, about drinks, about YouTube and things like this. Then you start having this sensual desire. But if you're constantly mindful, then you cannot think about food, you cannot think about drink, coffee, or anything like that. Then the craving for this thing don't come up. But once they come up, then you have to use something to resist them. Like you have to use anicca, impermanent. These things are just a temporary pleasure, that come, and then afterwards they are gone and leave you empty again, leave you hungry again. They don't give you permanent satisfaction. And sooner or later you will not be able to get what you want, and then you will have unhappiness rising. When you run out of coffee and you cannot have your cup of coffee that you like, then you have to suffer until you can get a new bottle of coffee. So think of this thing as give you just a temporary pleasure, and they're gonna run out one day sooner or later, and it'll leave you empty, leave you hungry.
So we use this teaching to teach our mind. And then once it comes out, then we go back to be mindful.
Then you can meditate using your mindfulness of breathing or using mantra, whatever method you use. But when you have this craving for drinks, for snacks, then you find it very difficult to concentrate on your meditation object. So you might even postpone your meditation and go and have your drink, have your coffee first.
Then go back to meditate. And that won't work. So.
Well, when you come back again after you have your sensual pleasure, you become lazy. You don't feel like meditating.
I read once, I think we fulfill our sensual pleasure, then we go back to meditate. By that way, it stopped kind of disturbing your mindfulness just for brief sessions.
Yeah, but you won't get anywhere that way.
So you have to go against it.
Because after you meditate a few minutes, you might have another sensual craving arising while you meditate. There are many objects of sensual, many sensual objects. First you have something to eat, then later on you want to have something to drink. Then afterwards you want some dessert. And then when you're full, you want to go to sleep.
Then there's another day.
So you keep postponing your meditation practice. Kick it down the road.
Okay. Another thing, then Ajahn, will substances like alcohol affect our mind?
Well, drink it, see how it affects your mind when you get drunk.
Yeah, because I thought mind kind of nothing can affect it, right? It can affect the body, but actually alcohol can also affect our mind.
Affect your mindfulness. your ability to
Mindfulness.
control your thoughts, your action. Look at people when they get drunk, their speeches turn into a different person, right? When they
Yes.
get drunk, they speak nicely, politely, but when they become drunk, they speak
Oh,
unpol.
okay.
I think there are things that can affect the mind,
Yeah.
physical things that can affect the mind. When you see beautiful girls, you can have sexual desire coming up. That affects the mind also.
Yeah.
Or when you see a dead person, that also affects the mind. The mind becomes sad, unhappy.
Oh.
Yeah, or scared. Scared of dying. Afraid of dying.
Or whatever, or afraid or detest of dying, detest, not liking. So there are many things that can affect the mind. Not,
Wow.
and the five precepts is to prevent the mind from doing bad karma, because the consequence of bad karma can hurt the mind.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not for me. Thank you. Thank you, Taja, for your teaching. Suchart.
No, I think I have the same feeling like the other participants like Ricardo and Rohini and like some other about uh, like how your teaching really yeah you click because I before I listened to your teaching like like many things I am so unclear, but just the other day I listened again to the 10 paramis that you talk about, or yeah, you made it like so clear. That's my favorite, one of my favorite talk about the 10 paramis, how you make it like so clear, like um before I couldn't understand, but the talk that you put on Facebook about that had the visitor from California, I think yeah, that's one of my favorite talk that you talked about and how you um list out the 10 parameters so clearly, like it's so I like yeah, you really make a lot of things so much like the even the many yeah so many teachings that I came across, like I heard
Yes,
it before, but it's different.
but they're not good enough to push you to do more practice. I wish my teaching can push
I
you
should
to do
I
more
should
practice.
be in the monastery already, right? If it's
That's
so.
right. You should be. You should have a shaved head already by now, like Suri.
But it helped me a lot. I know like okay, I should do more, but helped me a lot in my life in total, like really impact me a lot. Like I'm able to uh I guess like many things I think I can able to see like you say, I always take things like the weather, I can't control things, and like it makes the life a lot happier, I think, than
Less
before.
stress, less stress, less anxiety.
Yeah, less able to let go of a lot of things that I wouldn't be so clingy in onto. Yeah, I think many things that happen, I won't feel that, oh, why me, or like that doesn't happen anymore. Like it's yeah, I can see. Yeah, but next step, yeah, is to practice more.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that.
Yeah. Every weekend we are practicing actually. when we have
Yeah, we took your advice now. We start to take
Keep
the
the
8.
precept. Yeah, that's good.
It helps a lot, a lot. Like, yeah, you can see the difference between the day that you keep the precept and the day the 8 precept. And the days you have to work, you can see the difference. And I guess because of the weekend 8 precept, I'm more seriously thinking about not working. I'm becoming more seriously planning to stop.
Yeah, stop working for a day and embark on your spiritual work instead.
Yeah. But I mean, stop working like
Entirely, completely.
permanent. Yeah. I'm more like before. It doesn't really come across. Because before, like honestly, before I met you, and my goal was to to actually work until I die, because I didn't want to retire, because I see that people that retire become very like a lot, people around me that retire become very unhappy or depressed, or become like really no meaning in their lives. So then at that time I thought that, I think I should find a job that I really love, and then I do it until the day I die. Then okay, then my life would be meaningful. But then after I encounter like your teaching, then now I start to see that, I it's not that I want to retire and have a meaningless life, but now I see the meaning of the life, that okay, now if I really stop working, I know what to do now. That's something that I
You
know
have a
what to do.
you have a new job waiting for you.
Yeah, I know the new purpose. Yeah, it's not that retire and get depressed and do nothing at home and but yeah, there is a
There's still
meaning.
lots of work waiting for you to do.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, so now I see the new thing that I should do. Yeah, so
That's
that's
good.
changed my perspective a lot, I think. Yeah.
Hope you start doing it quicker, earlier, because time is running out.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, like I do have a change perspective. See, like I never really tell anyone, but I really I had a bad I guess wrong thinking that I should work until the day I die. See, that I came from that, right? Like that kind of thinking.
Maybe the next
But
step is to set up the date or the age that you want to retire.
yeah, actually, we already started. We already started some plan. We have done some planning now. So, haven't set the date, but we already started the process.
Good.
Yeah.
You have to have a goal to work toward. If you don't, you just keep pushing it away.
Yeah. But at least you convinced me that I shouldn't work until the day I die. Yeah. So you have successfully. Yeah.
At least Buddha said 7 days, maybe, or
7 years.
7 months. We keep thinking we have 7 days, so that's the problem.
Yes, but you may not have 7 days to work. If you start late, so you better start early. There might not be enough time.
Yes, Ajahn.
Okay.
No time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for teaching, Ajahn.
Next, Yi Kun from Singapore.
Evening, Ajahn. Very happy to be back here. I've been away for quite some time from here because I have a change in jobs.
I see.
Yeah. Actually, just now on the point of free and check about alcohol, I did try to meditate after drinking a little bit, and it was quite interesting. The mindfulness totally not there, so that was an interesting experiment I tried after I got forced to drink by my colleague. Yeah. Actually, on the topic of substance and addiction, I was curious because I find that now I'm working, and on the weekends volunteer at Buddhist monasteries, then I think even my friends, we do a lot of volunteer work, then they have to drink coffee just to stay awake, even on the weekends. They have to drink coffee even if they want to meditate. If not, they will just fall asleep. So I'm not actually sure how we should manage that part. Like we need to survive on coffee in a way.
You can survive, you can prevent sleepiness by eating less.
Oh, okay.
Reduce your food consumption. Don't eat too much. When you eat too much, you feel drowsy, you feel sleepy.
I think for them, they tend to drink coffee in the morning, so like to start their day, and they take breakfast. Then maybe after lunch, they either have a light lunch when they're on retreat, or they just eat a little bit. Then maybe that's a bit better. So maybe it's a morning problem also for them, even for me.
Yeah, it becomes a habit. It becomes an addiction.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, you actually don't need to have coffee, to drink coffee at all.
mm.
You didn't born with coffee in your mouth when you come out of your womb. You didn't drink coffee when you were a baby, did you?
Okay. But in that case, is it better that we just sleep before we meditate, or?
No, just eat less. Just reduce the food into half. You used to eat 2 plates, reduce it to 1 plate. Eat to survive. Don't eat for pleasure.
Okay. Actually, when I was at when I go to retreats at Ajahn Monastery in Thailand, I tend to have the fear of like I don't eat enough because they only eat 1 meal a day. So I'm also actually not sure.
You're afraid of the hunger pain. See?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. It's good for your mind. It stimulates your mind to do more practice in order to deal with the hunger. And you don't feel sleepy either. You can meditate.
Okay. Okay. How should we? How should I say this? How should we? So if we are hungry, then what should we do? Drink water to just get rid of the hunger?
Meditate. That's the way to deal with hunger. See, the hunger is not in the body. The hunger is in the mind. So meditate to calm down your mind, and then you'll feel full when the mind becomes calm.
Then how should we know how much to eat though?
Oh, you have too much already. You have stored in your body enough to last for 7 days without eating. You are all overweight. Have too much food stored in your body, so you can exist without eating for 7 days at least, I think, or even more. The Buddha managed 49 days of fasting. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try that.
But the reason why the Buddha could fast that long because he has mindfulness, he has jhana to curb the hunger in the mind. But he found out that even starving the body doesn't make him enlightened. So he has to stop fasting and return to the one that he needs to stop is the defilement instead. Stop all your craving. Stop all your craving. Because it's the craving that is causing you the suffering in the mind.
Okay.
So he switched the target from the body to the mind, to the defilement in the mind. So when he get rid of all the cravings, his mind become peaceful and happy, feel content.
Another question I have is I tried to when I went to Bangkok last time, so I went to visit the museum for pathology department in where was that? Siriraj, the medical district. So I went to look at the bodies and I was trying to do a Suba meditation back then. But I found that it's not really that impactful for me. Then now when I try to make a Suba meditation, it doesn't really stick. So I'm not sure if Any advice for me, Ajahn?
Well, a super meditation or contemplation is to stop your sexual desire. When you don't have sexual desire, you don't see the benefit of using the super contemplation. But when you have sexual desire and then you use it's a super contemplation, it can stop your sexual desire. So when you don't have sexual desire and you contemplate on Asubha, it doesn't have any meaning to you. It's like taking medicine when you're not sick. Medicine doesn't mean anything to you when you're not sick. It's only when you're sick then the medicine that you take can become very meaningful for you. But sometimes you have to prepare the medicine first. The reason why you have to do contemplation, Asubha first, is to prepare for the time when you have this sexual desire and you want to stop it. Then you can have the Asubha contemplation that you have practiced beforehand. If you don't do it beforehand, when the time comes, you won't be able to use the Asubha contemplation to stop your sexual desire. So when you do Asubha contemplation, when you don't have sexual desire, you don't feel anything, but you need to have it close to you, so that when you need it, you can get it right away.
I find when I try to do Asubha meditation, the image doesn't really come very strongly for me. So
because there's a lot of aversion to it. The mind has aversion for Asubha. The mind doesn't like to see unpleasant things. It only wants to look at pleasant things. So you need to force the mind to look at this unpleasant thing. And it's easier when you have jhana or have equanimity. Then there'll be less resistance to these unpleasant objects or images. That's why some contemplation you need to have jhana or equanimity first in order to be able to contemplate, like death, like Asubha. This is something that the mind doesn't like to contemplate upon. So it keeps forgetting that the body is going to die, keep forgetting that the body is not good looking. You need to contemplate until it becomes something permanent in your mind. Every time you think of the body, you think of death, you think of Asubha. But you barely think of your body that way, right? Did you think of death today on your body yet?
not very, maybe moments in the day, but not often enough.
Okay. Asubha, do you see a skeleton in the body of people? You don't see at all.
I try to do it, so maybe I see it for like 1 second, but it doesn't stick. So maybe I just need to do more.
Yeah, 1 second is not good enough. Yeah. You need to be able to see every time you see a body, you see the skeleton. Huh? You see death, you see skeleton in the body right away.
Because I read Long Time Mahabua's book on this, he managed to get to that level. But for me, I find that I don't have a lot of energy to do it, to get to jhana, then to get to vipassana per se. So
Yeah, you're still happy with your sensual pleasures. Your body is still strong. You can still do what the defilement wants you to do for them. But one day when your body get old, when you get sick, and you're not able to do what you used to do, then you can be very sad, very lonely, very fearful of thinking of dying, for instance, because you haven't prepared your mind to accept death yet. Okay? Anything else?
nothing else. Thank you, Ajahn.
So in order to do the heart contemplation, you need to have jhana first, you have equanimity. Then there will be less or no resistance to doing contemplation of this type. Because you have to do continuously all the time until it becomes second nature to you. Every time you see a body, you think of death, you think of a super right away. Okay.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay. Go to Belinda, also in Singapore.
Namaskar, Ajahn.
Okay. Anything?
Learning and to practice just stopping.
No, you just have nothing to say today.
Just have to do more, Ajahn.
Yeah, no more practice. Okay, good.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Practice all day. Make your mindfulness continuous, constant mindfulness. That's the first goal of practice, to have constant mindfulness. Always here and now, not letting the mind go away into the past or into the future, or to think about this or that. Just keep it merely knowing. Okay, good. Next we'll go to Steph. Hi, Steph from Oregon.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fine. And your practice is okay?
It's going really good. That's why I wanted to. My kid has their appointment tomorrow to get all the stuff in their mouth, and I was very nervous about that, but my practice has been going really good, and I just don't get to that level of worry anymore. And my own kid actually said to me, like, if you're worrying about my mouth, then you're not being mindful, which was kind of, I felt that was astute of him. So that's going good. And then I guess the question, does it matter if you know what jhana you're in, or it just doesn't matter? Just experience the
The
moment.
experience doesn't matter. You don't have to know the name. Well, this is first jhana, or second jhana, or third jhana.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm just working on my constant mindfulness, and it's going good.
Yes, that's the key to your jhana, to your equanimity, to your letting go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, witness, Maha witness.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yes, I went to Satipatthana course for 8 days.
Yes.
Yeah,
What
it was,
happened?
yeah,
Good.
it good. There was saying Sampojana, Atapi Sampojana, but mindful all the time. And I was trying to practicing, I was doing it, but it's still hard to mindful all the time. For 8 days, for first 6 days, it was really hard for me. All the thoughts, all the Sankara came out. And after final 2 days, it was cool down, it was calm. I was doing meditation for good. But still it's hard to be mindful all the time, like 24 hours.
It takes time, so don't worry. As long as you keep working at it, you'll get better and better as you work along.
Oh yeah.
It takes time. It's like planting a tree. It
Yeah.
doesn't grow in one day.
Yeah.
It will slowly grow.
Yeah.
As long as you keep watering the tree, it will slowly grow.
Yeah.
Same way with mindfulness. If you keep developing it every day, every moment of your waking hours, then it will become more and more.
More. And I was for more six days. I feel more pain on my back, knee pain, everything. So I was bearing those pain too. But,
Yes, sometimes maybe you take too many things at one time, because the four foundation of mindfulness is really a lot to chew at one time.
Yeah.
You should divide them into 4 steps, really 3 steps. First, you develop mindfulness, then you meditate to get to jhana. Then
Yeah.
you develop understanding of the body, the feelings, and the mental state.
Yeah.
So these are quite a big job to do it in 7 days.
I know. It's very hard. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
But there's a possibility because of patient. No, I need more patience to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm working and I'm doing both together at the same time. So
Getting constant mindfulness in itself is a very difficult job. Some people take years to get it to develop constant mindfulness.
mindfulness, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So be patient.
Yeah.
There's no such a thing as sudden enlightenment.
I know.
Except for a few special persons
I know.
who might have already developed a lot of Dhamma in the past life.
Yeah.
And when they listen to the Dhamma or read the Dhamma, they can understand and become enlightened right away.
Yeah.
But for most of us, we just have to take the slow train.
Sometimes it's take a long path. We don't know. I don't know.
But just keep doing it. Keep on practicing.
Sure,
keep going
sure.
back.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thank
You're
you so
welcome. Thanks. Dr. Piyal and Indira, are you going home or going to work?
Going to work, but I have a driver, that's Indira.
Indira is driving.
She's driving.
Okay.
So I'm okay to speak. She can speak also.
Yeah, I can hear that, Ajahn. I'm listening.
Okay, good. You have anything to say today?
No, not much. I guess I think you asked about that the pain in the body and the pain in the mind. I think Buddha, the sutra, I think it's Samyutta Nikaya talks about the 2 arrows. The first arrow somebody hit, the uninstructed person doesn't know what to do. He laments and beats his breast and stressed out and then suffer more. Add more arrows, the mental arrows. But the instructed person knows that body pain is there, but doesn't have to add the mental pain anymore. Doesn't have to. It's optional. So that's why the famous saying, suffering is inevitable. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. So I guess it's an option. So to suffer more, there are subsequent arrows.
Yes, but for people who hasn't learned or practiced, it's not optional, it's automatic.
That's true. Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. It's a matter of separating the body and the mind, right? Once you're in the jhana, I think you can be there. Maybe. The body is something else. It can be separate these 2 things out from like milk in water.
Yes, you have to understand that there's a separation between these 2 types of pain, suffering, body pain and mental pain. And you should know how they are conditioned, and how you can manage them or cannot manage them.
Yeah. So Buddha is always trying to get rid of the mental pain, and that's because of our craving. So dukkha is like a bodily pain. I think he described 3 dukkhas. Sankhara dukkha, because of the thoughts, we are creating our suffering. And viparinama dukkha is the one that's changing. Because of the change, we want to hold on to the same, and we suffer through that also. So
yes, you cannot change things. They are beyond your control. we have the delusion to think that we can control everything,
Yes.
but we can only control partially, like your body.
Even the body is because of the conditions is going to exist, right? And the conditions are gone, and the body is going to cease to exist one day. It's just that it's a changing process we don't see, but it is changing also every minute. The cells are dying, cells are regenerating, but we think it's a constant thing, but it is absolutely not a constant thing. The way the time I left the home and came to the office parking lot, so many cells have died and regenerate. I think I'm the same, but not really. I'm a different person now.
A different body.
Different body. It's interesting. The mind is fast change, like even faster, but at least maybe you can observe it better, but the body you feel the solid, the perception of solidity, I think kind of dilutes us like Valgana Sanya because of the sun. It's like more solid. You don't see the liquid state, but the mind at least sees the thoughts arising and passing away, and it's in constant nature of the thoughts.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Ajahn.
We had a good session today.
Yes, listen to so much.
Yeah.
Learn so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tan Ajahn.
And also talk about the eating to survive, like the food is for survival, right? Not for, there's a famous saying that either you eat to live or you live to eat, I guess.
Most people live to eat.
Me too. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I'm guilty. Okay, we let you go, Sadhu.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
so
much.
Drive carefully. Drive carefully.
Yeah, we are in the parking lot now. We're into the office. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Welcome.
Next, Mechi Ealing. I'm from Malaysia.
Good evening, Tan Ajahn.
Yes, what can I help you? Can you?
Oh, Tan Ajahn, just now you mentioned about the five hindrances, and then you mentioned the five hindrances arise because there's lack of mindfulness. Is sleepy also the same?
Well, sleepiness is caused by your eating too much. And maybe not being mindful also can make you feel sleepy also. Because when you go to sleep, you don't have any mindfulness at all. That's when you fall asleep. Yes, everything is the consequence of the lack of mindfulness. But it's not the only reason for causing these hindrances to arise. There are also this tendency that you already have developed inside your mind. And when you're not mindful, then this tendency will then come up. The tendency for sensual pleasure, the tendency for anger, for instance. But if you have mindfulness, you can prevent this tendency to come up, pushing these hindrances to come up. Understand? I'm not sure.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear a bit. Maybe I will replay again.
Okay. The point is not to worry how they come up. The point is how to get rid of them when they come up.
I get it.
If you have strong mindfulness, you can use mindfulness to stop them when they come up. When you have sensual pleasure, for instance, you can recite Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. If you're strong enough, your mindfulness is strong enough, you can forget about the sensual pleasure after a while. But this is a temporary measure. If you want to get rid of it permanently, you have to use wisdom. Okay,
Okay.
is that all?
Can Ajahn mention about constant mindfulness? Is it really possible for someone else to do it like the whole day?
Yes, there are people who do it all day. It's up to you, whether you want to devote your time for this work or not. See. If you want to devote all your time for this work, then you can eventually get constant mindfulness. But usually you have to live like a monk or be a monk or Mechi and live alone and not have any work to do except maintaining your life, your body. Then you can practice constant mindfulness.
If I have to contact with people when I work in the kitchen, I know my mindfulness will drop. That means I can't do it whole day, right?
Sometimes you have to go live alone in solitude from time to time to be able to develop more mindfulness.
Okay, understand, Ajahn.
Okay. Is that all the question you have?
But I realize on and off the thoughts and memory keep leaking out. It's like water or something. I mean, isn't it natural?
It doesn't matter whether they are natural or not. If you want the mind to become still, you have to stop them. And you can stop them with mindfulness. If you don't stop them, then your mind will not be peaceful and calm. Because your thoughts can generate a lot of emotion also.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe one last question. When I meditate and become calm, I seldom have bright light. Very seldom. I sometimes will have light, but most of the time I don't have it.
Doesn't matter.
Is there something blocking?
Doesn't matter. Sometimes you have them, sometimes you don't have them. It doesn't matter. What matters is your mind is calm and peaceful. Okay.
I think, yeah, I think that's all.
Okay. I'll go to Ravan now. Hi, Ravan.
Hello, Ajahn. Thank you. I don't have any question, but when you said that our thinking generate emotions,
Yes.
and I just I think it's a good reminder because sometimes I didn't make the connection that thinking generate emotions. I just feel like okay, I'm feeling this way and that way, but now I think it's originated from the thinking.
Yes.
If I don't think, then
No emotion.
no
The mind
emotion.
becomes still. The mind becomes still.
Mm, mm. But sometimes for an activity, we need to think to get things done, and that is that skillful or
Well, if you have to think to get things done, just focus on the thing that you have to do.
okay. Because sometimes like when we're studying and stuff, we need to think and understand the topics. So just focus on that. Okay.
Yes.
But then when we meditate,
You want to stop all thinking.
Okay.
If you want to get to jhana, you have to still the mind. So you have to understand that it's a special practice, different from other things. This is the one you want to You stop all thinking. You find peace and contentment from when the mind becomes still, free from thinking.
Okay. So it's a skill to learn to think when we want to think and to not to think when we don't want to think. It's a skill.
Well, in terms of Buddhism, thinking can be creating suffering, or thinking can get rid of suffering. It depends on how you think. If you think of anicca, dukkha, anatta, then you're getting rid of suffering.
Oh, okay, okay.
If you think opposite of anicca, dukkha, anatta, you're creating suffering for yourself.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Think
That's
in
all
the
we
right
worry
way.
about. Yeah.
Okay.
Right view, right thinking.
Right thinking. Okay, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Ajahn.
All right. We still have two people in the room waiting, right? We still have time. Well, or do we?
That's a Thai.
On their time.
Yeah, they are Thai.
Okay. We want to join the room because the Thai room has been closed already. So, all right, then I'll go to the question that comes through the Gmail. Do we have any question?
ครับกราบหลวงพ่อครับ There are 3 questions tonight and it's all from Facebook. The first question from Annie. What is your advice when a meditator develops dislike and displeasure towards their rupa?
Their what?
Their rupa. Rupa.
What do you mean by rupa?
Rup.
Which rupa?
No, they just say rupa. That's I don't know. I'm not sure.
Like images?
Yeah, I think so.
Things that you see with your eyes. Yeah, rupa. When you have what? Can you repeat the question again?
What is your advice when a meditator develops dislike and displeasure towards their rupa?
Well, the goal is not to have like or dislike, see. So when like or dislike comes up, you have to stop them by using mindfulness, such as a mantra.
Second question from Olina. Could you please explain about insight? Is it like clear compression or visualization as well? Can practitioner get clear insight arise out of meditation practice?
I think insight is opposite of delusion. When you deluded, you don't see things as they are. When you have insight, you see things as they are. Like when you see a chicken as a chicken and you see a duck as a duck, then this is insight. But if you see a chicken as a duck or you see a duck as a chicken, then this is delusion. Get it? So if you see everything is anicca, dukkha, anatta, this is insight. If you see the opposite of anicca, dukkha, anatta, this is delusion. If you see this person and say, "Oh, this person is good for you," then this is delusion, because it's not going to be that. Sooner or later, that person will turn from good to bad to you. Sooner or later, because that person is anicca, subjected to change. So you have to see everything as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Then this is insight, seeing things as they are. If you see the opposite, if you see anicca as nijja, you see dukkha as happiness, you see them as atta, or belonging to you, or you belong to yourself, then this is delusion. Okay, is that all the question?
We have one more question from Pauline Soon. Satipatthana meditation have 4 posture, but in reality, we only practice when we are sitting, walking, and standing. Lying down is lying down is very rare in practice. Am I right? And how do we practice when lying down?
basically when we meditate, we use the sitting posture. This is the best posture for meditation. But sometimes you cannot sit all day long. So if you want to do more meditation after you sit for a while, you might have to get up and do walking meditation or standing meditation or lying meditation. But it's not recommended. The best posture for meditation is sitting down, sitting or walking. Walking doesn't give you that much result, as good a result as sitting. Because when you're sitting, your body is still, so your mind can enter into jhana. But if you do walking meditation, your body is still moving, it means your mind is still active. So the mind cannot enter into jhana through walking posture. But we want to be mindful in all posture. Regardless of which posture we are in, we have to be mindful all the time to prevent the mind from creating suffering for us. All right?
That's all.
Okay. That's about it for tonight then. Thank you for your company. I hope this meeting is useful and can help you advance in your practice. In the meantime, please be safe, be constantly mindful, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you อาจาร
ดู
ย์
ซ่า
สาธุเจ้าค่ะ
อาจารย์
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
Bye.
Meet everyone next week.
Thank you,
Good night.
Amin.
Bye.
Thank you, Amy. Good night.